Buenos dias amigos. It is Wednesday the 28th of January and it's another sunny day here in Puerto Vallarta. So you join me today on my morning walk where it'll be all chat, no script. I'm not sure what I'm going to talk about today, but my walk has extended. It was from down one road up San Salvador and back. Now I'm going to the end of the Helikon and back home. I'm at the moment in Hidalgo Park in Cinco, just before we come to the Helikon, to remind you that there's a festival on this Sunday. This Sunday, 1st of February, it is a ceviche and aguachile festival. I have been to them before, twice, on previous visits here, so I will be coming to this one as well for a look. All the main restaurants will be here for food for you to try. It starts 12 till 9 PM. There's music, live music, but on previous occasions when I've been here at 12, it's not quite ready. So from 1 o'clock onwards, it's probably the best time. But on my last visit, I came here around 1, had some food. I was with a friend at the time, but I came back in the night, in the evening, as I was walking through here to go into town, and then it was ram-packed. So the later it gets, the busier it gets. But it was busy. It was hard to get to the stalls to get any food, but it was a good atmosphere. A lot of dancing, a lot of fun. So if you're out and about 1st of Feb, well worth a visit. Alright, first things, we'll have a little go back on my last video about how things are going to change your PV, because there has been a few comments on YouTube about it, plus I've had social media on Instagram and Facebook messages asking questions, their own thoughts, and everyone agrees, yes, it is changing. There's one guy there who does comment regularly on the post, who said it was racist to think that British people went and ruined Spain and that it might happen here. Obviously he doesn't know what racist is, or he's one of the guys that just likes to throw the racist card around. Carries on, I will block him. I don't need that kind of negativity and small-mindedness on the channel. But development in PV, yes. There's nothing wrong with development. There's nothing wrong with moving forward. There's nothing wrong with improving the structure or the roads or the water supply. Nothing wrong with anything like that. But yes, the economy has changed in not just here but most places around the world. But the whole point of it was that it doesn't change how we did to Spain in the UK. Developers about all you want, but stay Mexico. What I don't want to come here in 2, 3, 4, 5 years time and it's all the taquerias side the road have gone and it's pizza for our Italian restaurants, because believe me, I've seen it. I have seen it, and I'm like I say, I'm on these Facebook groups, and the people say, last time I was here, there was a so-and-so stall at such a corner of the street, but he's gone. He was selling churros, he was selling some sort of taco, but he's gone. And it is happening more and more. What I like about here is the street food. I don't really eat in restaurants. I prefer street food. Doesn't matter where I go, sit down, with the locals and dig in. It's the food I prefer. I'm not into a chef swish kind of thing. I'm not into all that. Just rough, ready, good flavours, a lot of love input into it, and good food. That's what I'm into. And I don't want that to change. We can talk about Cancun. Cancun was built for tourism. It wasn't there in the 70s, with the tourism. So in the hotel zone, there's not many street stalls. But when I went there, so the last time I went there, which was 2 years ago, prices are skyrocketing. I went into town in the end, got out of my hotel, and stayed in an Airbnb in Cancun town itself, which I preferred. But even there wasn't many street food stalls. There's a local street food market there at night. I can't remember the name now. It's on the square there. I used to go there most of the nights for my food. But do you want to see it happening here? No, I don't. A fine middle line. Yes, people will want to come here and they want home comforts. But do you want every bar owned by an American or a Canadian or a European? Or do you prefer the family-owned Mexican restaurants and bars? I know which one I prefer. So, this is just a bit of a update on that. But now I'm going to go down onto the Helikon and have a look what's happened there. It's a lot busier today, which is good to see here on Helikon. It's now 12 o'clock. A lot more people around. One of the messages I had on Instagram or Facebook, I can't remember. Somebody was chatting away. I hadn't met them, but they'd seen YouTube channels, and they're talking about Emma, about how I met, and they whatever, which I didn't delve into too much. But they asked, do I have many American or Canadian friends? And yes, I do. I have a lot. I have it's probably 50-50 American and Canadians since I've been here, since 2023. Whether they follow me on YouTube or they're friends on Facebook. The only thing I would say is that the Canadian ones stay in touch. There's some there that message me, half dozen that message me every other day, every week. I haven't been here for 20 months and they still get in touch. But Americans not so much. There is maybe a couple that stay in touch. But I find the Canadians are more friendly. But saying that, I do go out, meet up, we go for a drink, or meet at a bar. I do find it difficult. No offence, nothing like that, but I do find it difficult going out with Canadians, especially when it comes to pay the bills or pay the bar tab, because you guys are like us, and it must be in the UK, but we don't pay tips. I mean, I do when I come here. Like I said before, do I like it? No, I don't. I don't like doing it, but I do it only because it's affordable at the moment. But you know, if my mates come here, you know, and they pay the bill, and there's a tip expected, there's no chance they're going to pay it. One or two might, but would they pay 20% for somebody handing over a bottle of Corona? No, they won't. So, but I being with Canadians, and I've not all of them. I would probably not all of them. There's probably one or two that are okay, but when it comes to paying the bill and they've had 6 Coronas and they leave 10 pesos tip, I do get embarrassed by it. Because especially when I go to some of these bars, because they do know me, and they always give me the sideward look, sideward glance, roll their eyes, and so I do find it bad. But every time I've been out with a medical friend, they always tip good, fair play to them. You do, but it's in your culture. It's not a good culture, but it is what you're used to. But I'm not sure. I've never been to Canada. Like, I don't really want to go there. There's nothing there that I would want to go. To be honest with you, I'm not allowed there. I've only just been allowed back into the US, but I did get in touch with the Canadian embassy in London to find out what the score. They never answered me, but I have history, I have a past, and at one stage I wasn't allowed into the US. On my last trip here, I wanted to go to San Antonio, booked the Airbnb, booked the flight, got to the airport, they told me to do one. So, and when I got back to the UK, I got in touch with the embassy, and they actually said, we don't know why. We don't know why. And then, so I had a letter off them saying, you know, I am allowed in the US anytime, there is no problem. So that was one good thing. And go there for the visit, but Canada, they never answered me. And I won't bother asking again. I have no interest to go there, to be honest with you. I don't fancy shoveling snow for 6 months of the year. So, but the Canadians are friendly, and I you know, there's plenty there that said, come and stay with us. You know, when I was getting my flight over, I was going to stay in Calgary, and there's 2 guys there, well, one was female, said, you know, if you get an overnight stay, we'll put you up. But I ended, stupidly enough, going to Mexico City. But you know, I have got friends all over there. Toronto, Vancouver Island. The place beginning with the S is a long name, I can't remember it. It's apparently supposed to be flat. I can't remember the name, I'll show you. So I do have friends there. I do have a friend in California, and when I'm leaving here on 18th of June, I am actually supposed to be staying with him for 5 days. He lives just outside San Diego, so he's asked me to go there, or him and his wife. And they've said, we'll put you up, show me around. So that is one of my plans. But otherwise, yeah, plenty of friends. There are some I got rid of. There was like maybe 15, 20 I got rid of last year, only because they were too political and they were flooding my Facebook with their agendas and rhetoric, and no, we are completely different, so I got rid. But otherwise, yeah, I do have friends there. I have friends from European countries as well that I've met here. So the answer to that one is yes, I do have friends. And every time I go out, to be honest, somebody stop a chat with me, especially in the bars. We get talking, and then most WhatsApp numbers, I don't give my number out, don't give a WhatsApp number out. I say, if you want to contact me, it's Facebook only, or, you know, friends that way, and I'll get a message, you know, we're out, are you out? and I do go because I do have a good time with you guys. I can't go to everyone because I want to have a minute's peace. But yeah, it's nice, and it's nice to see how you guys think. And most struggle for the first hour to understand me speaking, which, yes. Well, yeah, that's it. One thing back onto the Friends and Canadian and American is I can't differentiate you by your accents. You also the same to me. I can't tell, but there are traits I can see. There are things that if I'm in your company for a few minutes, I can tell whether you're Canadian or American. If I want to look into it, take an interest into it. Because even you guys are different as well. I don't really want to say what traits there are, because my Facebook friends be gone. But it's not bad stuff. It's just I can tell who's who, but not by the accent. It's busier, as I said. Bars behind me are more or less empty, but it's busier here, so it must be prices. Something else that's just come to my head there, that no script, just chat, is why do you come to PV? You know, we'll go back to what we're saying, how Puerto Vallarta will develop. I'm not speaking about other towns or other places in Mexico. I've been to a few, but in general, just Puerto Vallarta. Why'd you come here? You know, if we're honest, it's the price. It's affordability. So it's like for us when we went to Spain, starting in the 70s, and when I first went in the 80s, it was cheap. Food was cheap, drink was cheap. You could have a good time and spend. You could go out once a week, maybe in the UK. You come here, you go to Spain. At the time, it was you go out every night, or at least 4 times a week. Eat, drink, have fun, and have money left over. But isn't all that going to change? Because prices are going up. I would, like Margarita Grill now, is out of my price range. I might go there for one, but you know, the times of sitting there all night chatting with you guys gone. That will never happen again unless the prices go down. So, you know, I think it is all about prices. So again, what happens when the prices go up? Because obviously I have Emma here who works in hospitality, and she said this is the worst year she's ever known for bums on seats, if you like, or people in the bar, people in the restaurants, and the worst for tips. Because you've got to remember now, these guys here are on poor wages. They're not good. What they get a day, I spent treble that on a night out, which is not good. You know, it's been raised to 350 pesos a day, not an hour, a day. So they need tips to survive on. At the moment, they're not surviving. They're all a bit glum, they're all saying the same thing. She's exactly the same. The season's awful. There's no tips. So what's happening is, because prices are going up, I mean, Andal's not expensive, 45 pesos for the beer. I believe the margaritas have gone up, and I believe the wine's gone up, but I don't drink them, so I can't really, I can only hear second-hand information. But if prices go up, because the owners in all these places do not pay the staff anymore, it's more in their pocket. But what happens is there's no tips, so the staff are struggling. So that is the thing, when prices go up, the owners get better, but the staff will struggle. That, for me, that is a worry, because staff won't stay. I mean, I've gone to Andal's this time, and I've only been 20 minutes away, and there's 80% new staff there. Most of them are gone. You know where, I don't know, but most of them are gone. And same with Margarita Grill, there's a couple of guys there I know well. You know, I came here to see them, they've gone, moved on. So, and it's all down to the wages and having to survive on tips. Sad, but that could be a breaking point. I think everything will go up, and then it'll come down. I have friends in Tulum, on the Cancun side, who are telling me this year they can't spend the money. It's so cheap they can't spend the money. Go to the bars, says everywhere's empty, Playa del Carmen is empty. So to attract them, they're going to have to lower the prices, which eventually will happen here, or not. It all depends. But it comes here to affordability. You know, for us in the UK, I'll tell you what it was. It was Spain. That's where we went to. Then we wrecked it, completely wrecked it. They hated us, and I don't blame them. And then I started going to Portugal, and at Portugal, I've been here for a few years now. The first time I went, I didn't like it. It was too far behind. I did not like it at all. And I went back about 6-7 years later when I had kids. Because I didn't want to go to Spain with them. I went to Portugal, and it was a lot better. There was developments, as we talked about here, developments, but it was still Portuguese. And they were very friendly, very, very friendly, the ones on the Algarve coast there. Very friendly. In Spain, they were not friendly no more, and it was not a pleasant experience. And then because we got Greece, I've only been to Greece once, and that was to my daughter's wedding. My eldest daughter got married there 6-7 years ago. I went to Rhodes. I did like it, and I did say I'm going to go back, but I haven't because I'll be coming here. But I would go back there. Turkey was affordable, and I've heard stories since that it's too much of a scam and prices have skyrocketed there, so that is plummeting. But wasn't really a main destination for us in the UK, but I do like going to Italy. It is probably more expensive, but the whole experience is better, and they're friendly there as well. I stay in Sorrento on the Amalfi coast there, and I find the people very friendly. I don't do any of the African countries. I've been to Egypt a couple of times. Sharm el Sheikh, stayed there. Been to see the pyramids. They are nothing like what you see on the TV. And if you want to get scammed anywhere in the world and ripped off, Egypt. And I hate to say it, I'm starting to sweat. The other day I was like, whoa, I'm getting used to it. But now I can feel it dripping down my back and on my face. And it's only just come up to midday. But I'm going to cross over the bridge here, see what it's like. I always like this spot. Always seems peaceful. And the mountains in the background. It's a nice view. If I was to build a house, I'd build it here, right on the spot, on the bridge. Tequila tasting. To be honest, can't stand stuff. Do not like tequila at all. I don't like any shots. I don't mind it in a margarita where I can get a sweet taste out of it. But to do a tequila shot, I get offered them all the time. No, don't want one. Oh, what's wrong when you have a tequila? No, I don't like it. It's... Don't get me wrong, sometimes it's forced on me. But I do not like tequila at all. Guys, oysters, devil food. In my opinion, if you eat oysters, you should be smacked across the head with a big stick. You can't be right in the head. Something I would not. I wouldn't even try it. I take a look at it and I think, whoa. There's no way that's going in my mouth. Emma, she loves them. If she sees oysters, she wants oysters. I've got to go away while she eats them, and there's no kissing for 2 days. Do not like them at all. Sea monkey looks busy. That'll be hot. That looks a nice place to stay on the beach. Condos, privately owned probably.
Okay, just keep on walking, we'll run into you.
Oh, the donkey?
If I'm out with Emma and the kids during the day, this is where we go. Lots of Wellos. Good prices there.
Was waiting, ready?
Good prices there. Spent a few, I like you heard there, happy hour. We do a happy hour there, which is good. I spent many an afternoon there. We don't really go on our own. I think we've been once. But if she has the kids with her, we go there. Very affordable on the beach. I've got to switch off, there's music playing.
All the letters of the vowel.
Something else I wouldn't mind knowing is what you guys pay for your accommodation. I'm not interested in hotels, but if you stay in an Airbnb or a condo, what you pay. Because when I meet you at the bars, whatever, we start chatting and we'll ask where you staying and what you pay. I always have done from the first time I got here. It's not that I'm nosy, it's just I want to know what the prices are. I remember for town here, some are paying like 20,000 pesos a month for a condo. And I was speaking to somebody last week or the week before at Anglais, and they quoted 15,000 pesos. I saw the prices coming down, and that's all I want to know really, because I could tell the prices. I mean, 20,000, 15,000, it's out my price range, I won't pay it, but for middle of the, say, middle class people who come here, what they're willing to pay, and if it changes, because mine's gone up dramatically, unreal. But thing is, I like the area I am, but I have seen one last night in Versailles for 8,000 pesos a month, but you pay your own electric. Be interested to know what electric is like to pay. I don't have air conditioning on, so it won't be that expensive. And that's a question I need to ask Emma, to be honest. But I'd be interested to know what you pay this year, and if you've been here before, has it gone up or down? Let me know so I can gather the information and see how it improves or goes down, because even the guys I know in various other parts of the country, Tulum and Cancun, they always ask what the prices are like here. I told them it's gone up. It's still affordable, but it's, the prices are going up. Next days are the one where they go up, stay where they are, or start to come down. I go up to the pier now, see what it's like on the beaches. It looks busy, and then I'll start walking back. And I don't want to do it. Yesterday I went on a walk, I do one every day. I didn't do any recordings. Walked up along the Helikon and I ended up at Devil's Bath for one. But unfortunately that one became a lot more and I had to get an Uber home. There's no way I was able to walk it, and I don't want that happening today. So, no, gracias amigo. So, I probably won't even bother staying for a drink anyway. Just...
Hey, I watch your YouTube channel.
Oh, hola. So it'll be get away from the bar today. I might go out for a few beers tonight maybe, but I don't want to be wrecked. Somebody there saying they watch the YouTube channel. So let's look at the beach. Music's playing, so it'll probably be dubbed out by YouTube. Water's very calm today. It is Bear Week here this week until the end of the week. I wonder if it's a lot busier down there. It does look it. I've never been into fishing. Not something I do, but I might have a look at it. I do get offered it. I know some guys work at bars who do organise fishing trips, and I might go on one just because it's something I haven't done before. I know Amber's into going on boats this year. She's from Canada. She's coming here in a few weeks' time. Right? I may organise something with her. Okay guys, time for me to walk back. I've just checked my bag for a bottle of water and I've forgotten it. It's in the fridge. And if I stop here somewhere, I know that'll be the afternoon gone. So I need to get back before I get really thirsty. It's good. It's probably an hour walk back from here. So I'm going to walk up there now, quick walk through town. Past Marguerite's Grill. I'm always interested to see how Marguerite's Grill's doing with their rip-off prices. So I'm going to go that way and make my way back to my apartment. Marguerite Grill empty. I can't record there. I'll try but then with music playing. It might get dubbed out. That's not too bad to be honest. All guys. Okay amigos, that's it for me for this one. Thanks for joining me on my walk. When I'm walking around, I do need somebody to talk to every now and then. Unfortunately you guys have to put up with it. But until the next one, my next video after this will be party in, what's this guy doing? Will be party in Captain Don's, which is this Saturday, and then I'll probably do one at the Ceviche and Agua Chili Festival on the Sunday. Oh, so this is probably my last walk on for the week, but the walks will carry on. But, so until next time, adios.